Zoë Collins.
Hey.
Hi, girl. You did
Hey,
this.
Girl. Oh,
You did.
Girl, I try.
Do you know what? It's so funny because literally just in the show, we've been kicking like throughout the whole entire thing.
As soon as I walked in, what is going on?
The fact that Google Maps told you to go around.
Let's not do that. And I was literally watching someone's Instagram story about King's Cross. Google Maps like messed them up.
Really?
And I'm laughing in bed last night, but here I am.
But here you are.
In less than 24 hours. Gosh.
But you're here.
I'm here. We made it.
But you're here. We made it. We're doing the thing. But welcome to the Juice Presents.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for enlightening us with this beautiful newest release.
Yes.
How do you feel?
Feel good. Feel amazing. I
Yeah.
hope everyone loved it. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
It's such a tune. Like, we were literally just briefly chatting about it, but I feel like I want to give you the reins and talk about the single and kind of how it came to life, really.
Yeah.
Because this is cute. This is a cute little thing because, like I said to you here, like before we came on air, some of the stuff and the music that you've also produced, you know, you can tell you shake a leg.
Yeah.
It's
You
got
can
that
have a little
Afrofusion.
vibe.
It's
You
a
can
little,
have a little vibe.
you know?
Hey.
It's a little flow. But
Honestly.
this is, like you said, this is very old school
Yeah.
R&B, taking it, taking it back.
Taking it back a little bit, yeah. So I was saying to my producer I work with, Omedi, shout out, I want to take it back a little bit. And 90s back in the day, there was always a story. Someone was always vexed. So I was like, I want to do that. But then I want like a call and response, like layered harmonies. And if you ever listen to this song with headphones, you will hear that. So, yeah.
I always say that, like, especially just in any scenario, like any music, just listen to it in your headphones. You can literally hear every body of it.
Everything. Or your car. Either or. And you're good.
Yeah. I agree. Mad. So, so tell us who produced the track.
Yes. Omedi.
Omedi.
He's amazing. So
Cute.
catch him on Instagram. Omedi.
Mad.
Yes.
No way.
So
he sent you a beat?
yeah, so he sent me a beat. We worked together years ago. I was saying like
Mad.
over 5 years ago. And I was like, Omedi, it's time. Let's get back together. And he was like, I've got you. He literally sent me this track and I sent him a picture of like me screaming, shouting on the train because I couldn't believe what I heard. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And we just spent the next like few weeks refining it, making it good, adding those harmonies, getting the writing on point, because I still wanted to keep the story of what was being told but still like honor the music as well. So hopefully we found the right balance in this track.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Like, it showcases your range. It also showcases that kind of like angelic gospel side of you as well.
Yeah, that's a big part of me, so I don't want to lose that. But I don't really call myself a gospel artist, but I've been trained gospelly, if that's a word. So the way I sing, the way I lay harmonies, the things I do, my riffs, they're all from church.
Mad.
So I still have to throw that in there.
Yeah, of course. You gotta throw in, 100%. You gotta throw in those roots that kind of made you
this is it.
who you are as an artist.
Exactly.
Tell me about Mini Zoe. Tell me about Mini Zoe. Tell me about why music? How did that resonate with you? I know you've probably said that you kind of grew up in such a church established kind of family and community.
Yeah.
But was that kind of like the light, or was there something behind it that you're like, actually no, music's my thing?
No, so I've been blessed to be brought up in a family of like musicians, actors, like everyone comes from a creative background. So sometimes in African families it's like you're a doctor, a lawyer, or that is it. You're not doing music. But I didn't have that problem, so I was very grateful. But from a young age I always wanted to tell stories and I didn't know how. So I remember there was just like this music class in secondary school and I was like, all right, cool, let me do it. And we wrote a song and my teacher literally cried. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't mean to make you cry. She was just like, this is really good. And from then I was like, okay, I can tell stories. And I just want to tell stories through my music, and that's the main thing. And like you said, like being brought up in church and your roots, I think there's a certain way they say that, you know, girls from church should behave or black girls should behave, and I'm just like, listen, I love God, but I'm a baddie, so how do we marry the two? You know,
how do we gel them?
How do we gel them? So yeah, that's how just, you know, Zoë Collins came about, and yeah, that's why I write.
Mad.
Yeah.
I love that. It's so organic as well.
I try. If I don't relate to it, I'm not singing it. There's no point.
No, I hear it. No, for sure. 100%. Do you feel like, especially when you're writing and stuff, do you feel like because it's so relatable, you can connect easily to it as well as connect to other people's like issues that are either resonating with your music?
Yeah, definitely. And I think lately is definitely that, because lately is about a situationship. And I was saying to you, I had a gig last week and I did it, and the girls were like snapping. They were like, yep, I've been there, I know. And there's other songs I have, and people are like, I feel like you were singing about my life. And I'm just like, do you know what? I'm singing for my diary.
That's such a compliment.
Honestly, it touches me so much when people say that. So I just want to make music that the people can resonate to. That's it.
I love that. Yeah, I guess in terms of what made you want to be an artist, what made you kind of step out into the social norm and ball, like actually being a musician is what I kind of want to see myself in?
Yeah, okay, that's a good question. Do you know what? I always say I'm not good at many things. No, honestly. No. I'm even good at like helping people. If you ever need to move or go to the airport, I'm your girl. But
I'll take you there.
Yeah, I got you. But also, like, I just know how to sing. I can't do anything else that comes easily or naturally. So I was like, do you know what? I can't let this go. And again, just wanting to be that person that people could look to, maybe from a similar background or even not. And it's like, do you know what? Yeah, this is someone I can relate to. I was just like, yeah, let me do it. And I just felt like the more I hide my gift, the more I'm, you know, keeping away something that could be so helpful to someone else. And also, I don't know how to do anything else, so I might as well.
No.
Might as well. But no, music is everything I do, like every morning, every day. And just to have a chance to like contribute to this music universe, like I just think it's my calling, and I would not want to do anything else, even if I could.
Even if you could.
Even if I could.
It's like no.
No.
Music is me.
Music is life.
Wow.
So yeah.
Wow. Yeah, like in terms of the type of genres you've explored.
Yes.
I know we briefly like spoke about this particular one lately is kind of bringing it back to R&B, but like I said, you like to shake a leg,
girl. Yes, I do.
Like to shake a leg. Some of the tracks that you've also released have that kind of, I feel like it's fusions of Afrobeat, but it's still chilled. Like it's not like in your face.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay. It's a little
vibe, little shoulder,
you
know?
I love that. But no, tell me about just exploring genres, like what kind of led you to kind of feel into those fusions, and then what brought it back to R&B.
Yeah, definitely. So I think if I like refer to a track called Escape, it's probably one of my most fused tracks. You've got a bit of like R&B, but it's mostly like I would say a little bit of Afro and like a little bit of like sounds from Brazil and Cuba. And I was just thinking, okay, I'm on holiday, where do I want to be? Brazil, but it's lockdown. Cool, let's go, let's bring that sound in. But you know, the percussion instruments, the wooden instruments from Africa, from Latin America, I was just like, do you know what, I need this sound in my music. And I was just like, how can I fuse them together subtly so there's a bit of a swing, but still keep those R&B elements with my voice. So I don't always feel like the music has to be heavy R&B. You can do R&B with your voice and bring everything else in. So that's what I try to do with Escape and other tracks that I have out as well. So yeah.
Oh, I like that. And also like it's kind of exploring different sounds from around the world. And just giving it that je ne sais quoi.
Ooh. Say that again.
Je ne sais quoi. There's je ne sais quoi to the type of music as well. Like you said, you can still do R&B, but it just has that fusion of sounds around the world. That everyone can kind of relate to.
This is it. Like when I look at the stats, I'm like, who is playing it over there in Finland? Okay, cool. That's great. Thank you. But it's like it can travel all around the world, and that's what's important, right?
Yeah. What are the type of places you've been to that have
I think
touched you?
The most recent place, everyone knows this. Okay, so I'm a K-pop, K-R&B babe. Yeah, Sam Kim and them and there. I love it. I love them. So I recently went to Korea this year for my birthday for like 3 weeks, and I really just wanted to dive into like the culture and the sounds and just like even the decorative pieces as well, and see how I can draw inspiration from that. But they have an amazing, not just K-pop but K-R&B. Like them guys can sing, and the way they bring together their culture but R&B, and you can see they're touching on black culture as well. I'm just like, this is so beautiful, and the way they write makes me want to be a better writer. So hopefully in the next few years that comes through.
That's gonna come through.
We hope so. But Korea, baby, South Korea.
That's what experience.
It was magical. 3 weeks. I want to go back. Why am I here?
What?
Take me back.
Why are you here?
I don't know.
I mean, you're not gonna lie because you're going away soon as well.
I cannot wait. 30 December. Let's go.
You'll be gone
in the heat.
Shake
it ass. Love it.
I'm jealous, bro. I think I need to just go.
Just come.
I'm gonna come with you.
Listen, come. There's space in the house. Come.
We'll see. We'll talk. We'll make it. We'll make it a thing. Literally, I've been saying this. Like, I've been saying to everyone that I know. I'm like, I need a holiday.
Yeah.
I literally need a holiday. I need the heat.
Yeah.
I can't do this cold.
Ghana can be that trip for you. Definitely.
We need to do this. Yeah. We'll chat.
We will.
We'll chat after the show. I love it. I love the energy. I love it. You mentioned that you had a gig last Wednesday.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that. What was it about? Who's it for? All of the bits that we want to know.
All of the bits. So shout out to FU Soul, an amazing platform.
I love FU
I
Soul.
love them. I love the team.
They're so great.
Amazing. So, they want to showcase up and coming, ascending, as you call it, artists. And that's what they did. And I was alongside some amazing independent artists across London.
Who was on the lineup for you?
So on the lineup, we had Jay Rodriguez, we had Kate herself, we had another amazing lady, Rada. Oh my gosh, amazing. And, we all came, did our thing, and it was probably like gig number 2 of the year. It's been an interesting year. So I was just like, you know what, let's do it. And it was amazing. The crowd, like when the people there want to be there, they're not there to just see like one person. They want to be there to just experience music. And it was amazing. And I did some new stuff. I actually read out. I did a spoken word piece of one of my songs rather than sing it.
Come on.
First, because I was like, this song is beautiful. I forgot. It's a really old song, but I'm going to do it as a spoken word. So I did that, and it just set the vibe, and I was really full. So shout out to FU Soul, man. I love them. Yeah. Love them
Big
guys.
shout out to them because, I follow their platform. I follow what they do, and it is really inspiring, especially putting up and coming emerging artists in like the space. And it's very relatable because I think, especially with up and coming, you don't really know where you place, or you don't know where to kind of see those opportunities.
You're by yourself.
Do you know what I mean?
The whole time.
and it can be really lonely, and you can actually be kind of frustrating. Actually,
so frustrating.
Yeah. Because you're kind of just like, oh, but I am an artist.
I'm an artist. And I have a day job as well, which I love, but I'm also an artist. So being able to, work with FU Soul, they do an amazing marketing campaign for you. It's just like, I don't have to pay or ask, you just do it for me. That's amazing. And I made so many new connections, and so many more people found my music, and I am forever grateful to them. They're amazing. Honestly.
Big love.
Yeah, so
I
much
love
love.
that.
So much love.
In terms of like you performing, if someone was gonna didn't know who you are as an artist, what would you describe a Zoë Collins show? What does it look like? What does it entail? What are they in for?
Oh my gosh, you're in for a treat. Okay, so I always say, like, if you've had a long day or you just want to escape for a while, come to my show. We like download from the day, we rest, we pause, but we also take a minute to think and reflect. But it's like crowd participation out here. You're not gonna have me working for free. So you get some instruments, we live, we jam, we make music together, and I just get to talk to you, and hopefully you leave feeling lighter and happier and full. So that is a Zoë Collins show.
I love that. That's mad. Yeah, tell us briefly, like, why do you like that audience participation? Because I know you literally just mentioned, like, you like to bring people from the audience to join you. Yeah. Which is crazy because, I mean, some people might not have rhythm, but it's okay. Like,
it's a scary thing to do.
So it can be quite daunting, but how comes you kind of love having that audience participation, and then be like, come to my band. You're part of the band now.
Part of the band.
You're here now.
Do you know what? I think because of the stories I tell through the songs, they're so relatable. Everyone goes through them, so everyone should be a part of the band.
Everyone should be part.
Literally. And do you know what? It's so easy to just come to a show and just sit there, but we all have music and rhythm inside of us. So, like, why not take part? Do you want an egg shaker? Yeah, here. Do you want, like, the xylophone? Yeah, I'm trying to get a triangle.
Like, a box full of, like...
Girl, yes. I had to minimize it. If you saw, I had a suitcase. So...
I need to come to one of these shows.
No, you have to. I was saying when I go to Nigeria, I've already, like, spotted some cowbells I want to get. All of this, so I need an extra suitcase.
You need, like, you know, like the Latin American, like the grid, like, you need to get one of those.
Oh my gosh, okay, that's next on my list. Yes, there's an amazing spot in Brixton Village where I get all my instruments from. So I'm gonna see if they have that.
You should have, it's like a, I don't even know what's it called in Spanish.
Oh,
but it's like a grater. It's like a cheese grater.
Yeah, that's next, and you will have that when you come.
Yeah, of course, I'm here. I'll play the cheese grater.
Yeah, in time, we've got it. We got it, girl.
I'm so here for the cheese grate. Shout out to the cheese grate.
Big shout out.
I'm so here for it. Let's go into a little bit of a break.
Yeah, nice.
Because I feel like we've chatted. And it's time to wind down with some more music.
Okay.
I'm actually going to play. Oh, this is quite exciting, actually, because I've got so much new music to play. But I really wanted to feature this next artist called Olympia Vitalis, and the reason why I want to feature her is because I'm so gassed and honoured to have been part of her journey to one certain extent or another. She was probably, I don't know, I think this was like 2/3 years ago I met her, and she just released Oh Man, which is a very personal track about a friend who committed suicide. And it's male suicide, so it's a lot. No one really talks about it that much, especially with what's going on with the news. I was like, that's crazy. And she has worked, excuse my French, her ass off to get where she is right now. And the fact that she dropped a Colours was just huge in her career. Amazing. She's done some amazing stuff, but I really wanted to feature this track. This is a brand new one called The Rush, but this is her Colours edition because, I think a lot of us who have followed her for such a long time, we kind of saw this coming, but we were like, when is this coming? So when it finally got announced and then it got released, everyone was like, we all were like, like, we just don't know what to say. So a big shout out, and if she listens back to this show, massive congratulations. We're so rooting for you, and I'm so gassed to have met some amazing part of you and your artistry. So let's feature this. This is The Rush, Olympia Vitalis, The Colour Show. Let me know what you think of the track. If you haven't heard it, go see the whole thing. just wanted to quickly shout out this track. This is Come With The Ragga, featuring Phoebes, and this is by the very talented Maxwell Owen. And I've actually been obsessed with Maxwell Owen recently. I played a lot of his tracks on my previous show on G-Shock Radio, and yeah, I just love the fusions of jazz, hip-hop, but then it's got that kind of fast breaksy vibes about it. It's so cool, so natural, and I love it. And speaking about natural and just jazz in general, let me feature this track. This is by Nabila Garcia, and this is called Solstice. Sorry. I'm missing out my T's. What is going on with life? But this is a gorgeous composition. I would highly recommend checking out the whole album. It's a brand new drop as well, but this is one of the tracks from the album. And it's fast, but it's just got this melody and the harmonies that run through this from the brass. It's something so magical. So yeah, I want to play a little bit more of this, and then we're gonna go straight into some more conversations. So yeah, keep it locked. This is The Juice Presents with your girl K-Slice here on Voices Radio. This is Solstice with Nabila Garcia. I love everything about that track. What's your thoughts on it?
Amazing. The way it ended just then with the trumpet. Woof, 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 woof. Dynamic.
It's something about those brass instruments that gets me.
I need a good brass on the track, honestly.
Do you know? I just think it adds. It just adds that
that little, the sprinkle. Yep, that's what we need.
This is literally what we need in every track. I get excited, especially when you go see people live and they bring the brass. I'm like,
oh yeah.
I'm so.
I did a wedding last year, and it was a full saxophone,
really?
trumpet, and then Zoe sing. I'm like, oh sorry, I was just focused on the.
I'm just focused on you right now.
It's okay.
Oh, Zoe, you're amazing. But yeah, if you are just looking in people, you're locked in to The Juice Presents with your girl K-Slice, featuring our artist ascending of the month, Zoë Collins. Yeah, we spoke. We talked about your upbringing in terms of what got you into music, your latest release lately, and obviously you had a gig.
Yeah.
Which was last Wednesday. I guess in terms of what do you see yourself doing? How do you see yourself as an artist developing into the industry? How does that look for you?
Yeah, good question. So, we were just talking about this off air, but
I know.
I was just we're not one thing. And I think I had also said to you that I had done a old song, spoken word, and I think I want to touch on that a little bit more. And I love writing, and I realized I don't have to just deliver music by singing. I can actually speak and talk and do some spoken word, which is what I might venture into and see how it goes and see if people resonate with it. So yeah, I think what's next for me is just really diving into that writing piece, but really building a community of just storytelling.
Sick.
At the same time as making music.
So you always have you done spoken word in poetry or spoken word sessions? Never. Last week was the first time. I literally messaged my friends after how was that, because they didn't know I was gonna do it. Crazy. And they were I didn't realize that song was that deep. I knew it was deep, but I was just dancing. But I was, So when you said it, I was like, wait. And I could see everyone's faces in the crowd going, ooh. So that was the test trial. It seems to have landed. Okay. So let's move forward. Let's do more of this. Wow, that's your first time doing your spoken word? Wow. First time. And there's a spoken word artist called Salient Sound that I love so much. She recently did a gig at
Raw Albert Hall.
Yes.
And she really has inspired me. I don't even think she knows this, but like over the past few years to just like tap into that written word.
Crazy.
And the power of just speaking.
Yeah.
So yeah, I might want to tap into that a bit more.
Wow.
Yeah. We actually have a track together that hasn't been released, so maybe I should release that soon.
That needs to be released.
Yeah, girl, I'll hit you up.
I love it. So no way. So you've actually done a project with her.
Yeah, so we did a project earlier this year where it's really, really jazzy, but I wanted to really set the start of the song as her just speaking to what it means to just be alive and be in love. And she done that so perfectly. Then life happened, so I think I need to get back to it. Yeah, ASAP.
Get back and
yeah, release that.
Mad. Have you always been an advocate to people that do spoken word or poetry of some sort, but like in your own consumption, not out loud?
Yeah.
Has that always been like with you?
Literally that. Like it's always been just something I appreciate.
Nice.
And like you said, consuming my own time, especially like, you know, that old school New York, Brooklyn, like rapping vibe, like Tribe Called Quest, like they're really talking on the track. And it's, you know, I read most deaf, like to me those are spoken word artists just on rhythm.
On just rhythm,
right?
Yeah.
I've always loved that, but I've never ever thought I could do that. So
crazy. Well, it's like what you said, like we can all do things, we just don't.
Yeah.
We're all destined to do different things at different
things.
times.
We don't always just have to stick to the one thing. Yeah. So yeah, this is me holding myself to account. I gotta do it now.
You can't say it. You
Case
can't
is gonna like chase me down in a few months. Like, where is it? Where is it?
You can't walk the walk without talk the talk.
No.
You know, you gotta
do it
hand in hand. You know.
This is it.
That's mad.
Yeah.
We'll definitely have to get you some like spoken word or poetry nights.
Girl.
No.
Yeah, okay.
It's like a proper fear.
Like it's a fear now. What do you fear? This? No, I'll do it.
Well, actually, let's talk about fear because I mentioned it at the very top of the show. But last night we did a What Does Not event, which are called Raws, which have like different themes about it, and it is preferably more spoken word, and it's more like intimate artists. Kind of just talking about life. And yesterday was the theme fear. And it was super vibes, like to DJ it, but then as well be part of it and listen to everyone and check out different people and different musicians. Like it was crazy, and it's I really was immersed in it. But what's a fear of yours in terms of either whether it's a music, maybe we can do a few, like what's a music fear, what's a personal fear, what's a fear in your life, what does that look like?
Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll start with the most like silly, I guess. For me, I am scared of anything that crawls. Like if the spider, I have white walls, so I see you.
So you see the spider.
I see you, spider. It's your house now, I'll move out. Cool. No. But I guess from a music perspective, one thing I'm scared of, and I think I've recently overcome this, and the conversation we just had just made me realize that there's more to life.
There's more to life.
But I think it's the fear of failing at something that you put yourself out to do. So being a musician and maybe not being as phenomenal and as amazing as all these other people we see on a daily basis on our screens and on our phones, and thinking like, oh, you know, people think I'm failed or I'm not good enough. And I think the past few months have reminded me that I have a community and they love me. I have a tribe, they love me, and that's all that matters. But even if that doesn't go to plan, I can pivot and I can flex. And there's other things I'm good at. I don't have to just stick to the one thing.
Come on.
So I think I'm trying to overcome that fear. We're like 80% there, but that was a big fear of mine, which is why I just didn't release music for such a long time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Like
it's kind of recent.
Yeah, like you've taken like a hiatus in between. In between like tracks that you've released. So I guess that was one of my questions, and I guess you kind of answered it in a way. It's just, I guess, having that fear that I'm not good enough. Wow.
And I'm a perfectionist, so I'm like, if a track's gonna come out, it needs to be perfect. But then there's just a beauty in like putting it out, and then now I listen to myself then and now, and I'm like, whoa, I've grown, and I wish I had put out more. So Yeah, we'll reduce that gap now between music. Yeah, we got more music coming.
I'm excited to hear it. Like
you.
it seems like it's going the right direction.
Yeah.
And I always say this, especially like now that I manage an artist and stuff, and when I speak to the artists I manage, I'm like, all in its good time. Like there's no rush.
Rush.
I don't like rushing them, and also like at the end of the day, you need to leave the artist to be creative in their own space as they would like to.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's what you're good at. Like that's the essential of what an artist is, right?
Right.
There's no way I'm gonna hassle you and be like, come on.
Then I can't do nothing. I'll freeze.
This is what I'm saying.
So
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
Crazy.
Yeah, so.
Wow. What's the fear of like just general life?
Very general life, missing flights, which I've done. If you know me,
oh my god! Don't even get me started on a missing
flight. Have
you?
you?
I have not. However, I've been. I feel like I have been part of a missed flight.
Hold on, how? Explain to it. What is going on?
This is what I quickly explain. So I flew out my parents to Valencia for their 27th wedding anniversary,
oh my God, that's
which is
amazing.
really cute. And it was very vibes, very sweet, very cutesy, very demure. And then on Sunday when this is like 2 weeks ago now.
Oh, it's recent.
Yeah, oh my God, it's so recent. This has never happened to us as well, which is even more funny and more embarrassing. But literally I was like, do you have my I woke up at like 5:30 and they were leaving around that time, and I was like, have you got everything? Have you got your passports? Are you ready to go? And they were like, yeah, we have everything. Like, I got my passport, blah blah blah. So they get to the airport, they go through the boarding, live their best life, and then as my parents are like sitting down, just about to board, but they're just having a coffee before they go to the gate, my mum opens her bag and she checks the passports.
Don't do it.
Tell me why my mum's passport is in her bag, but the other one that is my dad's passport, the sleeve's there, but not his actual passport.
Oh my gosh. No.
Yeah. So obviously they left, so I went back to bed because
you're gone.
Yeah,
with your passport.
Yeah, like see you later. So I've gone home. Like I'm at home with my dog chilling, and then all of a sudden I get a call. Normally I leave my phone on airplane mode, but clearly God was saying something to me like keep your phone on. Was. So I hear my phone and I wake up and I'm like, bearing in mind I'm half asleep. I'm like, hello, and then my mum and my dad are like panicking, being like, your mum's left my passport at home. No. This is a call from my dad, and I went, Huh? Yeah.
No. What happened?
So basically, my dad has 2 passport sleeves. My mum brought the wrong passport sleeve.
Who is to blame here?
This is what.
Who is the riddle? Who is to blame? Mum or dad?
I don't see. This is.
It's a collective.
I think it's a collective because this is why I say it's collective. Especially when it comes to passports and like personal like information, you are reliable for your own personal.
Yourself.
Yeah, like you're reliable for yourself. Your own personal information, that is your responsibility. However, my dad was working. My dad has a restaurant. And everything like that, and he didn't go home till 2:30 in the morning. So you would expect my mum, bless her, to have everything. So I feel like it's just a 50-50 at this point.
Yeah, okay, it's life. We're gonna put it down to life.
It's just life. It's just life. But I never. And then my mum's fear is actually flying on her own.
Oh, bless her.
So my mum was like very much like, oh no.
Did she have to fly by herself?
So she flied by herself.
Oh, she's so brave.
I got my dad a new flight later that day, so he had to come home and get his passport and then go on a new flight. And bearing in mind, it was delayed by another 2.5 hours.
So you could have caught the flight.
So, yeah.
Oh my word.
So in the end,
do you know what?
It is what it is.
It worked out.
It's fine. It worked out. We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
Shout out
they
to
had a great time.
Congratulations on their anniversary. Amazing stuff.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
They had a great time in the end, but yeah, it was just so funny.
Oh wow.
So and this is the first time. So yeah, I hear that.
Yeah.
First time.
But yeah, when I missed my flight, I was crying tears. Absolute tears in LA. I called my brother in London. He was like, leave me alone. I'm like, I'm stranded. You know. So.
Where did you leave your passport?
In an Airbnb, and I had a bright idea that I could go back home to the Airbnb and pick it up, but it's LA. Traffic is mad. what is actually 20 minutes? It's an hour. So went back home. The door wasn't open. It's locked. They've changed the codes. So I don't have my purse. Come back to the airport. My friend has left my suitcase with the airport people, because I'm like, I don't want you to miss your flight as well. So you go. So she goes, but it turns out that her flight was delayed by 5 hours. So I could have actually got on the flight, but I ended up on a later flight, leaving like the last like red eye out of LA. And I bagged myself like the whole back section of the plane. It was beautiful.
I love that.
Beautiful.
So basically,
I
it's
won.
kind of you won.
I won.
You won.
But it took tears, 3 a.m. calls in London, and him picking me up at the airport the next day. So shout out to my brother.
I feel like you won.
I think
out of everything, you won.
I got my best. The person sent it down. It's fine. I won. We'll just say that.
I love that. I love that. That's crazy. I guess some of my last questions to you were in terms of new music.
Yes.
What's in the pipeline? What can you say? Yeah. I'd love to know like what the direction you're taking your new music in.
Yeah. Okay. So what can I say? We're getting
What
back.
are you allowed to
What
say?
am I allowed to say? Will he kill me? Okay. No. So. We're back in our R&B bag.
Okay.
You know, we've explored different sounds, and they will always be there in the background. But we're back in our R&B vocals, like riffs, taking it away, like arrangements, just really tapping back into that. But I would love to work with some new like producers and artists as well. So I'm seeing what I can do there as well.
Like
so
collabs and stuff.
Yeah, love a collab. So hopefully we can bag our first one next year. But
that'd be crazy.
We've got 2 new tracks coming out real soon. So I'm excited.
Is this like question for this year? Like are these, or is this under preparation?
Under preparation.
Okay.
Early, like January.
Okay.
So yeah,
Damn.
I'm excited. They're gonna be amazing.
This is like out with a bang, basically.
Yeah, we're gonna start
like
strong.
Like a strong year.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
That's gonna
exciting.
be happening. Yeah.
And in terms of like live music, are you planning to do some more gigs?
Yes.
Performing?
So we will be gigging. The lineup is just being locked in, so I think the best thing to do is like keep an eye on my Instagram, because I normally do like a run between now and Christmas. So, and if you like R&B Christmas songs, I have like a whole bunch.
Crazy.
Reimagined R&B arrangements live on YouTube. We did it last year and it was so good.
Mad.
So Silent Night has a vibe to it now. Like, go listen.
I'm sorry. If Silent Night has a vibe now,
it's got a vibe now, girl.
I'm here
We've
for
got it
this.
swinging. So
if you got away in a manger, then I'm here too for it. I'm here for it as
next
well.
one, I can do that.
Yeah?
I can do that. I can do that for you. But if you want to hear those live, just check out my
Silent Night is actually
Instagram.
my favorite one. To be
Really?
fair.
Oh, please listen. I
I
hope
need to.
you like
Yeah,
it.
send it over.
I will.
Please, I'd love to listen.
Yeah, but hopefully we'll be doing those live in
Yeah,
person.
of course, for
so
sure. Yeah.
I'll let y'all know.
So basically, that's potential to be announced on your socials. Oh my god,
Yeah,
this is so exciting. Mad. You're busy.
I'm busy, girl.
You're busy.
Need a break.
Winter's looking busy. Yeah, 10th of December.
10th of December, girl. 10th of December.
10th of December, you'll be out of here.
Outside, baby.
No, Zoe, you've been amazing.
Oh, thanks for having
Big
me.
love for coming on the show.
Thanks.
Would you mind just telling the listeners your socials, where we can find you, all the streaming bits and pieces that we want to know, and
thank
all the
you.
stuff.
Okay, so socials, Instagram, it's that Zoë Collins. TikTok, that's Zoë Collins, and YouTube, it's just Zoë Collins. And you can find me on the Zoë Collins everywhere, all major streaming platforms. So yeah, go check it out, and let's connect.
Oh, this is you've been amazing.
Thanks for having me,
I feel
guys.
like the best way to kind of end this interview is with another track of yours.
Oh, nice.
This is actually one that you released before lately, which is Closer. Yes.
Ooh,
Talk to me about. Say your favorite track. Talk to me about that one, because it's just vibes.
This is such an old song. I wrote this at the start of like 2020.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
a long time ago. And it was just about, life being hard to navigate and not knowing who to go to or turn to. And I found that person and they were amazing. And it's just a song explaining that. And one of my favorite things about this song, if you listen to it again in your own time, is the fact that it's set in a restaurant. So you might hear like plates and people talking in the background.
No way. Is that like from picking up from the restaurant?
Yeah. We went out with like a phone and like a, you know, just to capture that sound. So this is Closer. I love Closer. So yeah.
Closer to you, obviously. Closer to you. You've been amazing. Big love. I'm so excited to feature this. This is from our Artist Ascending of the Hour, Zoë Collins, Closer. This has been The Juice Presents Artist Ascending.